Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this fun Christmas yoga flow. We're going to work through a series of postures with a bit of a Christmas twist. If you're curious to see what I mean, stick around, grab your family and friends, and join me on your mats. We'll get started in downward facing dog. So stacking your shoulders over your wrists, curl your toes under, and lift your hips up and back. Maybe taking some pedals with your feet, starting to find movement in your hamstrings and calves. And then begin to settle into the pose, just reaching your heels towards your mat, rooting through the palms of your hands and shoulders, relaxing the back of your neck. On your inhale, come up high onto your toes in your downward dog. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Come into low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down just onto your fingertips. Curl your left toes under. Step your left leg up to the top of your mat. Find a forward fold. Hang heavy. Inhale, reach your arms up. Connect your palms. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Going for balance pose. Root your left leg into the ground. Find strength in your left leg and balance on your left leg as you lift your right leg up in front of you. Maybe stay here or take the bottom of your right foot into just where your knee crease is and open up your hip to the right. Draw your shoulders down and back and find steadiness. Maybe find a drishti, a steady focal point out in front of you to help you balance. We are in tree pose. So here we are standing like a Christmas tree, and let the inner energy that you feel here be the lights that radiate from that Christmas tree. Inhale. Exhale, reach your arms up just for a breath. Square off your hips, still balancing on the left leg. Reach your palms to your center as you tilt your pelvis forward, coming into warrior three. Finding a steady gaze to the floor. This is warrior three, or as I like to call it in the holiday season, a figure skater spiral pose. Hold your focus. Feel your left glute engage. Feel your right leg turn on, flexing into your right foot. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you lose your balance. Just get right back into it. Inhale. Exhale, rise back up, still balancing on your right leg. Gently, carefully set your right leg down to the mat. We'll do the same thing just on the other side. So finding your balance in your right leg, squeeze your right glute, your quadricep, your hamstring. Lift your left leg up in front of you. And maybe this is enough. Maybe this is a good challenge. If you want more, bring your bottom of your left foot to your right leg, just about where your knee is. Open up that hip. Draw your shoulders down and back. Maybe reach up to find some more extension if you want to be an extra tall Christmas tree. Inhale. And exhale, bring your palms to your heart. Find your focal point in front of you. As you release your legs, squaring off your hips, stretching that left leg out in front of you. And can you tilt your pelvis and chest forwards, coming into a warrior three. Feel free to keep that front leg bent to help you balance. But feel the engagement in your right glute. Still keeping your shoulders drawing back. Doing our best figure skater posture. stretching through that left leg, feeling our heel reaching to the back of the room. Inhale and exhale. Slowly, slowly rise on up. Still balancing on that right leg. Bring your left leg out in front and slow and controlled, set it back down. Give it a little shake out just after balancing, as we'll begin to keep moving fluidly. So find your rooted position in mountain pose tadasana, palms facing the space in front of you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hang heavy. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, step your feet back, come into a high plank. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, all the way to your belly. You're going to get ready for bow pose, but first we'll work on our locust variation, shalabhasana, just to prepare our spine, just to ease into that spinal stretch. So come to your belly, bring your arms behind. If you want to go for shalabhasana, interlace your fingers, draw your shoulder blades together, and on your inhale, just reach your shoulders back to draw your chest up, and maybe stay here, or if you want, lift your legs up as well. Finding length, squeezing your glutes, reaching your shoulders back, keeping your neck long. Inhale, and exhale, release. Take a breath. And we'll prepare for bow pose, just like the pretty bows that we put on our gifts. So grab your ankles, bending your knees. You're going to use this grabbing of your ankles as leverage as you inhale and push upwards, reaching your chest up and drawing your legs towards your mat to help you open across your shoulders and heart space. Inhale. And exhale, release. Untying the bow, unwrapping the gift. Rest your head on your palms. Now frame your chest with your hands, and on your inhale, rise into an upward facing dog. Roll your shoulders down and back. Stay here for one breath. And exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And inhale, rise onto your toes. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Hang heavy. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, heel toe your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Squat down into Skandasana, reaching your elbows into your inner knees, just to open up your hips. Inhale. Exhale, take a seat and lie all the way down onto your back. Just get in a little bit of core activation here. We're going for penguins. So drawing your shoulders down, but using the strength of your abdomen to lift your chest just slightly up off the ground. We're going to go side to side, tapping the front of our shin or backs of our ankles These are known as penguins as we waddle, waddling through the snow. We'll just activate our abdomen, feeling the strength in our lower abs. We're really strong penguins. We'll go for 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Release. Give your hips a little sway. And then from here, reach your knees in towards your chest. Give them a big hug. And on your next inhale, take a deep inhale. Now draw your knees in towards your chest. Give them a big hug. Inhale. And exhale. If you want to take plow pose, send your legs back behind you. Reach your toes onto the ground. Feel a stretch in the backs of your legs and through your spine. Keep your neck relaxed. So here, plow pose, or the Christmas variation as I like to call it, snow plow. And gently roll down, back onto your spine. Find some gentle rocks until you can maybe rock all the way up or use your hands to assist you up into your Nama-Sleigh. Inhale. Exhale, bring your fingertips to your mat. Send your right leg all the way back, coming into a low lunge. Lower your right leg down. Heel toe your left foot to the right side of your mat. Shin facing outwards, coming into pigeon pose on our left leg. So sink your hips towards your mat. Try and keep your hips as square as possible and reach your right leg back. When I think of this pose at Christmas time, I think of the pigeon lady in Home Alone. So this is an homage to Home Alone, one of the best Christmas movies out there. Maybe bow your chest towards your thigh. Sometimes I like to find a little bit of movement here as well, swaying side to side, breathing into my hip tension. You need to come out of your pigeon pose. Curl your right toes under. We're just going to switch legs. Bring your left foot back to meet right. And send your right leg forward, gliding into the pigeon pose. So your right shin should extend outwards to the left. And squaring off those hips. Drawing your shoulders down and back. Feeling a nice stretch through the left hip flexor. Inhale. And exhale. Crawl your hands out. Bowing down. Gently walk your hands back up. Going to tuck our left toes under. Just bring your shin in towards you. Come up high onto your back left toes. Reach your right leg up and step it on the outside of your hands, coming into that low lunge. And on your exhale, step your left foot back to meet right. One more Nama-Sleigh. Inhale. Exhale, root to rise. Heel toe your feet in. Bring your palms to heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back into Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, child's pose. As you rest in your child's pose, maybe you start to sing, "What child is this?" A well-known Christmas carol. Reconnect to your breath. Inhale and rise on up out of your child's pose. Join me in a seated position. We're going to come into fire log pose. If this is too much, feel free to stay in a cross-legged position. It will still give you a lovely hip stretch. If you would like, stack your left shin on top of your right. Find a nice tall spine and close down your eyes. Imagine yourself sitting in front of a fireplace with crackling embers, smoky wood, and radiating warmth. Maybe on Christmas Eve, gathered around the Christmas tree, feeling warm and cozy. And gently walk your fingertips out in front of you and bow your chest towards your thigh. Breathe into your hips. Gently walk your fingertips back up. Feel free to blink your eyes open. We're just going to switch sides. This time I'm going to stack my right shin on top of my left. If you're in a cross-legged position, feel free to just switch the cross of your legs. Inhale, find your upright posture. And exhale, gently walk your fingers forward. Bow your chest towards your thigh. In this case, our fire was dwindling, so we just needed to reposition the logs to keep the lovely fire going. Find your breath. Relax the back of your neck and shoulders. And slowly walk back up. Easing on out of the stretch. And join me in a cross-legged position. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your palms to your heart. May your holidays radiate joy, celebration, and gathering with your families. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to join me in this fun Christmas flow. Nama-Sleigh.